Welcome back to my channel, True Stoic Asterisk. You want to make a woman fall in love. Don't need to be rich, you don't need to be a model, you don't even need the perfect lines. You need something rare and all of that combined you need control over. Your emotions control over your energy control over how the world experiences. You because here's the cold truth, women don't fall for men who chase, they fall for men who carry themselves. Like they could walk away at any moment and never look back. This is Stoicism, not the boring version, the powerful, dangerous version. The one that flips attraction on its head and gives you the upper hand today. I'm going to show you how to attract any woman and make her fall in love with you, not with tricks, but with presence. Silence, tension, and purpose. Let's begin. 1. The invisible flame. How stillness triggers obsession. Most men try to impress Stoic men disturb. Not by yelling, not showing off, but by holding a silence so powerful it makes a woman feel seen and examined. Without a single word, let me explain, there's a certain stillness to a man who has nothing to prove. He doesn't fidget, he doesn't rush to fill the silence. He looks her in the eye and lets the moment burn. It's like a flame that doesn't scream, it just burns quietly, dangerously. And here's the secret: women fall for men who pull them in without chasing the moment she feels like she's trying to impress. You, her heart is already on the line, so don't be too eager, don't be too available, be still, beware. Unpredictable, let your words come slow, let your touch be intentional, let your presence speak louder than noise, because when a woman senses your emotional disciple, she feels safe but also a little addicted. She starts wondering what you're thinking, what you're holding back, why her charms aren't melting you like they usually do. And that's when the fantasy begins too, the scarcity principle. Weish craves the man who isn't always there. Let's get one thing straight, availability kills attraction. Most men think that if they're always there, always texting, always calling, she'll feel special number, she feel bored. Love isn't built on consistency, it's built on mystery plus meaning. That's where Stoicism gives you an unfair advantage. You don't overshare. You don't overex, you don't let your day revolve around her validation. You make her earn pieces of you, you drop hints, not your whole soul. Every woman has a fantasy, and the number one fantasy that triggers long-term emotional obsession is this: woe is this man, and why can't I stop thinking about him? To create that, you need to be a controlled enigma. Show up with strength, withdraw with purpose. Text her yes, but not out of desperation. Call her yes, but let her wander. Why you didn't yesterday? Make your energy scarce, not toppinish, but to elevate its value, because if man she sees every minute is the manch eventually ignores, but the man who's both present and elusive, that's the man who haunts her thoughts. 3. Trigger her depth, speak to her soul. Not just her smile, here's where most men fail. They talk about her looks, they compliment her laugh, they keep it surface level, but Stoic men, they bypass surface and speak directly to a woman's emotional core. Example, instead of saying you're beautiful, say there's something a booth. Way you hold back when you're nervous, like you're protecting a deeper side of yourself. Boom. Now, you're not just a guy, you're a man who sees her. Women don't fall in love with compliments, they fall in love with feeling understood. The moment she thinks you see something in her that others miss, she starts chasing your perception of her, and that's where love takes root. Because when a woman feels like she can emotionally undress around you without shame, without fear, she ties those feelings to you. That's when she dreams about you. That's when she opens up about childhood stories, quiet fears, secret desires. You're not in the friend zone, you're not just her crush, you're her emotional home, so don't flirt like a boyfriend trait. Her mind break past the image, shows the world, and talk to the girl hiding behind it, because once she believes you understand her, she'll believe no other man can replace you for the hero without a script. Why women crave a man who moves without a mission. Most men operate from a manual. They ask, what do I say to her? What does she want me to do? What's the right move? But she doesn't want a man who follows a script. She wants a man who writes his own. A man who walks into their room like he owns it, but not arrogant, like grounded, certain, unmoved by others' approval and shaken by feminine tests. You see, a woman will test you, not because she wants to destroy you, but because she wants to know, can this man handle me when I'm soft, and when I'm storm and a stoic? Man passes that test by not even blinking. He doesn't flinch when she pulls away, he doesn't chase when she throws a tantrum. He stays calm like a mountain, unmoved by the weather. That kind of emotional control turns her on more than ABS ever will, because it tells her, I don't need you to like me to know how I am. That line, that energy, it's the difference between infatuation and obsession, so stop walking on eggshells, start walking with direction, be kind. Button bending, be generous, but untouchable, be curious, but never needy. A woman will fall in love with a man who doesn't ask for permission to exist because deep down, she wants to be led, not managed. Schuence, a force of nature, not unpredictability. And when she finds that rare energy, she follow it, crave it, build her world around it. 5. Create emotional contrast, the hidden trick that keeps her addicted. If you want to emotionally anchor a woman, to you don't be one note, be contrast decays, just like a song needs tension to be unforgettable, so does human attraction. Too soft all the time, you'll become her pillow. Too strong all that time, you become her wall. But the balance between softness and steel, fats and forgettal, there's a psychological propelled intermittent trainer, and it's one of the most powerful tools in emotional bonding. You give her glimpses of depth, then you pull back, you let her feel your warmth, then you return to mystery. She doesn't quit techno what to expect from you. And that unpredictability builds tension, which creates emotional hooks. In Herman example, be playful one day, be contemplative, the next be fully present with her, then disappear into your mission. That contrast, that rhythm, off presence and distance, it drives her wild because she's not falling in love with a man who's always there, she's falling in love with a journey, and you are the landscape she's learning to navigate. Mysterious, rich, deep, and occasionalities, that emotional variation keeps her feeling. And when a woman is constantly feeling around you, she's falling. 6. The power of legacy, make her fall in love with your mission, not just your body. Want to know the most irresistible kind of man? It's not the guy with the nicest face. It's not therapist one either. It's the man with a mission, a reason to wake up, a firebend, the eyes, a code, a legacy. A direction that doesn't revolve around women at all. When a woman meets a man with purpose, her attraction shifts. Why? Because he doesn't need her, he chooses her, and that's what makes it powerful. He can disappear into his goals for a week without apologizing. He can walk away from drama with hesitation. He's not chasing pleasure, he's building something that will outlive him. That kind of man, he's intoxicating. He triggers something inscient in a woman, the instinct to stand beside a man who's going somewhere powerful. Not just for survival, but for meaning. So here's the hard truth most men avoid. You'll never make a woman fall for you if you haven't first fallen in love with your own purpose, not some hustle, not some trend, a real reason, a passion, a pursuit that sets your soul on fire. Let her fall in love with that leather, fall in love with watching you build. Let her fall in love with the fact that no matter how beautiful she is, you'll never worship her more than your own destiny. That balance, that power, it's not just attractive, it's legendary if you're ready to master this energy and truly become the man women can't resist, not just in theory, but in everyday life. Then join the members only room right now. Inside, you'll get exclusive content and never post publicly. Private breakdowns of real-world conversions, direct tools to build Stoic power in love, dating, and life, and a free ebook, The Stoic Man's Guide to Irresistible Confidence, only for members. Don't just consume knowledge, become second of man-women. Remember, forever tap the link below and enter the inner circle. Let's level up quietly, powerfully, and for good. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe True Stoic for more videos.